You can bring your dog to Walt Disney World, but what happens when you leave for the parks? That's where the planning gets more complicated than most people expect. When we stayed at the cabins at Fort Wilderness with our dog, we discovered that Disney really can be a dog-friendly vacation. But it is not as simple as booking a room and packing a leash. After our first video, several viewers had the same questions. Where can a dog stay? What does it cost? And what do you do with your dog during a long park day? Here are 5 things you should know before bringing your dog to Walt Disney World. According to Disney World's website, dogs are currently welcome in designated accommodations at Art of Animation, Port Orleans Riverside, Yacht Club, and both the cabins and campsites at Disney's Fort Wilderness. And here's the part that's easy to miss. The entire resort does not become your dog's playground. Dog-friendly rooms are generally located in designated sections with access to outdoor walkways and pet relief areas. Other resort hotels remain canine-free, and Disney permits a maximum of 2 dogs in each dog-friendly room. When making your reservation at one of these resorts, you should confirm that you are reserving a dog-friendly accommodation, not simply assume that any room at one of these resorts will work. At Art of Animation, Port Orleans Riverside, and the Fort Wilderness cabins, the current dog fee is $50 per night. At Yacht Club, it is $75 per night, while the Fort Wilderness campsites currently charge $10 per night. All of these fees are subject to tax. That means a 5-night cabin stay adds approximately $250 to your vacation budget. Disney does provide a Pluto's Welcome Kit, but you will still want to bring your dog's regular food, medication, bedding or a familiar blanket, waste bags, and current vaccination information. This was one of the biggest questions from our viewers. Where does the dog stay while you're in the parks? Dogs can remain in a dog-friendly resort room for a limited time, but Disney's published guidance says they should not be left unattended for longer than 7 hours. That is not enough time for early entry, a full park day, dinner, and nighttime fireworks. You may need to return to the resort during the day, shorten your park plans, or arrange care through Best Friends Pet Hotel, located on Disney property. Best Friends offers daycare, boarding, grooming, and enrichment services. Reservations and vaccination documentation are required, and prices depend on the accommodation and activities you select. This is something you arrange before your trip, especially during busy travel periods. Do not assume your dog can ride every form of Disney transportation. Only service animals are generally permitted on Disney buses, boats, the monorail, and the Skyliner. Disney currently makes limited exceptions for crated dogs on certain internal buses serving Fort Wilderness and Port Orleans Riverside. Dogs are also welcome in minivans, but they must remain seated on a complimentary pet blanket for the entire duration of the trip. Best Friends Pet Hotel offers a paid shuttle service from select dog-friendly Disney resorts, but reservations are limited. For many guests, particularly those traveling with a larger dog, having your own vehicle will make the trip considerably easier. Your dog can enjoy the room, designated walkways, and pet relief areas, but pet dogs are not permitted in the theme parks, water parks, Disney Springs, resort restaurants, pools, or most recreational areas. You will also receive a special door hanger alerting cast members that a dog is inside your room. Housekeeping must be coordinated so your dog is not loose in the room when a cast member enters. And be honest about how your dog reacts when left in an unfamiliar place. If your dog barks whenever someone walks past the door, a white noise machine may help, but daycare or boarding could be the better choice. So is bringing your dog to Disney World worth it? For road trippers, guests with flexible schedules, and dogs that travel well, it can be a wonderful way to keep the whole family together. Fort Wilderness was especially convenient for us because of its outdoor space and cabin-style accommodations. But if you're flying, planning 12-hour park days, or traveling with a dog that becomes anxious in unfamiliar rooms, boarding at home may be more comfortable for everyone. The real question is not simply, does Disney allow dogs? It is, will this vacation work for your dog? If you've taken your dog to Walt Disney World, share the one thing you wish you had known before your trip. Your advice might help another family plan their first Disney dogcation. And until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep finding your Disney.